Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys have been perfect to this point, 4-0 to start the year. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Here we go, son.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Ball again on second down. And how about this start defensively? They're going to get it behind the line a second time. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. To throw is Fields. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarvion Overshown able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
It was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. Now Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Oh,
were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Touchdown! Jalen Tolbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas defense, here they come now onto the field. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense and said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
Well, the defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. Micah Parsons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Prescott finds Pickens out right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing. Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Prescott to throw it. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Prescott yet again. And it's going to be caught by Pickens. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at
Prescott down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, then they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play as it takes us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go again with Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Out right, he finds Tolbert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
They run through it. Here's Blue. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Williams on the stop. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Trying to get it wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down. They're now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Fields now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go in, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Drop for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Now Prescott. That is now complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he has a big gain inside the 30 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the point after. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out now come the Jets. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Fields on the move to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's second down.
To throw is Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Here we go, son.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Going right back to Wilson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
Here's Fields. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Fields. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Still going inside the 20. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Xavier Worthy. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Kyler Murray. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Seahawks move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in Week 5 with Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh all on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And he's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it is 28-0. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now here comes the Dallas defense as they work their way back onto the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Fields. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
A gain of 15 yards.
Here we go.
That's good for a Jets.
He'll drop to throw. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And Lazard's got it again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's another Jets.
Ball to give up the middle. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Fields now to throw. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Cowboys.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. On play action, Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Prescott now. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Ooh, what a move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. There's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And quickly they get to the line. Now Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A little juke. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time with a sack. DeMarvion Overshown picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Michael Parsons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taking it about the 36. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Fields. Wilson's got it complete. Giving a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Fields. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you shake your hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A gain of 3, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Don't jump, ready?
3rd and 4.
Fields. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. DeMarvion Overshown able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Out of the gun, they run it Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.